Hi guys, 14th Prime here, back with another video review, and today we're looking at the Transformers Generations Combiner Wars Smokescreen. So here he is in his vehicle mode. Before we look at the figure, let's look at the zip packaging. So as you can see, you got Smokescreen right there, and yeah, I know it's raised. I don't know why. Whenever I taped the box, it just went back raised. I'm like, oh, okay. It says it's Transformers, and you know all the stuff that they haven't changed yet. And yeah, they haven't changed it yet, because look, there's, you gotta see me. On the side, you can see Sky Rain. On the back, get some product shots, get the not cross cells, but the other members of the Wave and team. You get a picture of them right there. Comes an arm or a leg, and a small bio, which says Smokescreen is the resident, I don't know. The something fixer for the Autobots. When a fight goes wrong, he cleans up the mess using an array of disruptive and disorientating weapons. Smokescreen confuses his enemies and obscures his allies as they regroup for a punishing counterattack. Yeah, that's right. I can't English. Back. Let's look at the comic, which I do like the comic image. It's nice and smirking on his shotgun. I wish he was smirking at the toy, but you know, we'll get to that later. And then the back, which I'm not going to read all this, but if you want to read it, you can go right ahead and pause it, because it's a lot to read. And we're done. So here he is in his vehicle mode, and first thoughts. I'm reviewing him first because honestly, to me, he's the weakest of the Wave. Out of all the figures, he is probably the worst. I'm not saying he's bad, but he's just the worst. So, let's start looking at him. He does have the traditional color scheme, so that's fine. He does roll. Rolling things should. He does have painted rims, which is rather nice. One thing I don't like is that he still has the light bar right there, which I wish they could have just unmolded that there. And I kind of wish there was more paint there, like, I don't know, maybe some silver there or something. Now this is what I think is stupid. Okay, so they have this dark blue, right? And you would think, hey, let's just use a dark blue piece, since it would match most of the side. Because they have literally not been able to do that with any other version of this. But no, they use a lighter blue piece. So, like, I think they're doing this on purpose now, where they're putting a piece that's completely different colored right there, just to mess with people. I feel like that's why it's there now. But yeah. Also, the other difference is that there's 38s there, there, and there. And I think that's really it for differences between... And speaking of who I'm comparing them to, here's Prowl. Because they're the closest ones. And yeah, I mean, look at Prowl. He has a lot more paint around here, and then up here it's just kind of like... those are things, and that's just all... it's kind of bland right there. But I mean, Prowl is mostly bland too, and I do like the stripes and whatnot. Yeah. There you go. He does have his weapons, which he has a silver shotgun with a blue handle. Prowl had a completely white one, and Streetwise had a completely gunmetal gray one, but I'm not bringing out Streetwise. You can, you can tab it in there, you can tab it in here on the sides, whatever. And you also had a black hand-foot gun, which Prowl's was silver, and Streetwise's was black, but I can't remember if this was differently colored or not. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to skip transformation because I've already reviewed Prowl, but if you want to see it, I will leave a link in the description below to my Prowl reviews. You can watch that. But anyway, using the power of video editing, the greatest power of all time, we will go from him in his vehicle mode to his robot mode. And yeah, let's look at this for a minute. Quick little 360. This is probably maybe the weakest of the two modes. I honestly haven't decided yet, because it's just kind of like there's way too much blue in the midsection. Like there's a decent amount of blue and red on the arms and decent on the chest, but then like all down here it's like, oh, there's nothing but blue. Some tiny black here and there and silver rims, but I mean, there's only blue. I mean, they could have like painted these red or something. I mean, just to kind of make it a bit more not blue, which I might actually go back and paint these red because it just looks so plain. But, yeah. He does have his silver shotgun. I like saying that, silver shotgun. Which he can hold. So go ahead and compare them to Prowl. Which they are the exact same other than color. Not even a new head sculpt, it's just they both look serious. Zoom in there, see? They both just look serious. I mean, like, you would think that he would have a smirk or something. Like, I mean, on the comic photo, he has a smirk, but here he doesn't. But, yeah, articulation, the head can do a 360 and boot and kind of look up and down. Arms move in and out. They can bend there if you want them to. Rotate 360. Rotate there. Elbow bend. Nothing at the wrist unless you want to count the in and out transformation. The waist is 360. Legs are forward. Legs are back. Legs bend at knees. Leg rotates there. Yeah. That's the leg for you. Overall, would I recommend buying him? Yeah, sure. I mean, he's not horrible. I mean, he looks good with Prowl, and hopefully we'll getting a blue streak right there. Yeah, I'm gonna be totally honest. I get these guys mixed up all the time. Blue streak, silver streak, not blue streaks. God dang it! Getting it mixed up in the review now. This is the point. Oh, I just need to stop talking. Yep, Smokescreen. Okay, I had to check the box real quick. But anyway, I hope Repo Labels does come out with a set for him to do a few things, like add red there. Like, God, just... I can't get over that, man. I mean, red on the feet. Just something. Anything. I don't even care about this point. Have red thighs. Heck, I don't care. Have a red waist. I don't know. Just give him some red. He needs his red, man. His daily dose of Redamin. If that's a medicine, I'm going to be so happy. But anyway, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. So, be sure to check out my channel for video reviews, and please don't forget to subscribe. It's the 14th Prime, signing out.